This is a unit circle. That means it's a circle where the radius is 1 unit, 1 foot, 1 meter, whatever, 1 unit long. So this point on the circle is 1 over, 0 up. So it has the point, the xy coordinate of 1, 0. Likewise, this one here, 0, 1, minus 1, 0, etc. Now the equation of a circle centered at the origin with radius r is x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Our radius is 1, so r squared, 1 squared is 1. So this would be our equation of the unit circle, x squared plus y squared equals 1. That means that any point on this circle can be represented by that equation, and I guess it makes sense if I throw this triangle in here. This is a right angle triangle of hypotenuse 1, and any angle when I pop it in there, x is how far I go over, y is how far I go up, and if I do Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, or in our case, x squared plus y squared equals 1 squared. Again, we get that x squared plus y squared equals 1 equation of this circle. Now, to bring trig into it, I'm going to define the x coordinate. I'm going to call that the cosine of the angle. The y coordinate, I'm going to call that the sine of the angle. So that's how I'm defining sine and cosine. So if I throw this triangle in and match up with any angle, x is how far I go over, y is how far I go up. So that means this coordinate I write as xy, but now I can say that this coordinate on the unit circle is cosine of the angle for the x, sine of the angle for the y. So the height is the sine of the angle, the cosine is the how far I go over for the angle. Now if I'm going to call x cosine and y sine, and I already know that x squared plus y squared equals 1, well, I can replace the x with cosine, so x squared is cosine squared, the y was sine, so y squared is sine squared, and that's where I get the trig identity, cos squared of theta plus sine squared of theta equals 1. It works for any angle because it works for any point on this circle. So now I've got what we would call the grandfather Pythagorean trigonometric identity, cos squared plus sine squared equals 1. And now I see why it's called Pythagorean trigonometric identity, because it comes out of a triangle, it comes out of Pythagorean theorem.